So today I just had a very hilarious what the fuck Japan moment. I heard someone outside of my apartment, so I went to my front door to look through the hole in your door to see who was outside, and it was somebody across the hall at my neighbor's door. It was a delivery man, and he had a box, and nobody answered the door. So after he filled out a paper slip to leave in their door, he stopped for a second and I was about to leave and be like, "Oh, it's just a delivery guy." But what caught my eye next, like you won't even believe this. Like he stops next to their potted plants next to their door, and there's like a second. I'm on the second floor, and there's a third floor above me. So there's stairs in front of the over towards a little bit next to the door. There's some stairs, and then there's like a little platform with a railing that looks out to the parking lot, and there's potted plants that belongs to my neighbor. And he stops and he unzips his pants, and I shit you not, he pisses in their potted plants in broad daylight in an apartment complex hallway. And right across from the parking lot, like maybe 15 feet, 15, 20 feet, there's another apartment building with a balcony and, the slide glass doors. So anybody could just open those up, and my neighbors from over the next building can easily see the dude with his wang out pissing in someone's potted plants. And I could not fucking believe it. I could even hear the noise. I didn't see his dick, by the way. I didn't see the dick, but I saw him unzip his pants, and he was standing over the potted plants, and I could hear the sound of his piss hitting the plants. It was very loud. He must have had to really pee because A, he's peeing in someone's potted plants instead of going to, like, I don't know, a convenience store nearby somewhere. So he really had to piss, I guess. But he's just doing this in broad daylight. Like, imagine there's like a little kid somewhere that would have seen that, like, out the window or something. Just, this has to be one of those, like, Japan moments. Like, I don't know if that would happen in my own country. A lot less likely, I think. So, I'm wondering what to do. I'm thinking, like, oh, I should, like, yell at him. I should, like, open the door and yell at him. But then I was like, you know what, I'm gonna make it kind of funny. I'm gonna scare the shit out of him. So I decide I'm looking through the hole and I unlock my door, and it's like this metal lock, and it makes a really loud metal noise when you unlock it. It's very loud, very echoey through the hallway. So when someone unlocks their front door, you can hear it echo through the hallway. I unlock the front door, and he jumps, and he looks straight at my door. And I'm like, fuck, he knows exactly where the sound came from. So he's like looking at my door. He immediately bolted up the stairs halfway and then poked his head out the railing to stare at my door for several seconds. And then I was like, okay, I can't actually come outside. So I start messing with the doorknob, pretending like I'm going to come outside. And he's just like freaking out. And so I don't even know if he had time to like zip up his pants. That's how fast he darted. I think he was pissing when I did it. And he just like darts up the stairs. And so I was like, okay, I gotta do something here. I can't actually go outside. I don't want him to see me. So I decided to open up my front door mailbox from the inside and start rustling around papers and crinkling up papers instead of like acting like I'm taking out mail and stuff and looking through it and stuff. And then I put it back in there and close the door really loudly again. And then like I hear him running down the stairs. Like he just boom. And so I quickly go from the front door into my office here, and there's a slide glass door to the balcony, and I look out the balcony window, and out comes a silver delivery van, just shooting out like a bat out of hell, like as fast as possible, like skidding out of there, like, and I'm just laughing my ass off. And I kind of wish I would have like actually opened the door and yelled at him just to see his reaction. I don't know, like just to see his reaction if he knew like someone actually saw him pissing on someone's plant. Uh, I'm wondering if I should. I mean, tell me what you guys think, but I'm wondering if I should actually like if I should let my neighbor know about this. I would want to know if I had some property. I'm not going to have potted plants. I'm not a plant person. But if I had some kind of property and some random dude just pissed on it, I would want my neighbors to tell me, like, hey, this dude pissed on your shit. You know, especially if it's a delivery guy, because then you can, like, easily get to him and be like, you can call up the delivery service and be like, hey, who delivered my package that day about this time? Because they pissed on my shit. My neighbors told me he pissed on my shit. I would want to know. So I'm wondering if I should tell them. But the problem was, I didn't really think that far ahead, and I was just trying to have a laugh. And so now he knows that my front door was the one making the noise. He knows which apartment. If someone reports him, he'll know which apartment saw him. I mean, it's possible that someone else could have seen him in another apartment. Maybe. But because he was looking directly at my front door and waiting to see if anybody comes out, I'm pretty sure he would assume that whoever lives in this apartment would be the one who snitched on him. And if he lost his job, I assume he'd be quite angry. And then he would know where I live. And Japan has a long history of people just randomly just stabbing people or doing weird shit. You think Japan's like all like happy fun times, but if you read some Japan Today articles or Tokyo Reporter articles, there's lots of fucked up shit going on. If you pay attention, you know where the good news sources are. There's lots of fucked up weird crimes in Japan. Lots of it. So lots of unstable, mentally ill people. Yeah, there's not a lot of mental health awareness here. Like, there's just lots of unchecked mental illnesses just run rampant, and yeah, so it's kind of scary. You just never know who's gonna come at you with like a fucking axe and slice your head off or something. So, if he's crazy enough to whip out his dick on the job in front of somebody's front door in a very open hallway and it's not like it's closed off. Like, you can clearly see the parking lot. Like, it's an open, there's no wall there. It's just a railing. And, like, people can see you from other apartments if they look out their window. Like, if this guy's crazy enough, I don't know if he's crazy or just stupid. Hopefully he's just dumb. Hopefully he's just really stupid. But he could just be just completely nuts. And if he's nuts enough to just whip out his dick and just piss in someone's potted plant, then who's to say he wouldn't be crazy enough to, like, try to get revenge if he lost his job and, like, decided to stalk me outside my apartment at night and wait for someone to come out and then I get stabbed. Yeah. So, I don't know. I probably should just let it go. And just, I scared the shit out of him. Maybe he'll think twice about doing it again. I don't know. If I could go back in time and redo it, I probably would just not have done anything. Even though it was really funny for me at the time, it was really funny. I got a giggle out of it. If I could go back, I'd probably redo it and not scare the shit out of him and just quietly observe, and then, you know, tell the neighbor about it, and then, because, you know, I could, you know, part of me is like kind of like, I kind of have mercy for people, and I'd be like, okay, I feel bad if he lost his job. He was clearly a stupid ass and made a dumb mistake. You know, I don't want to be that guy and make someone lose their job, but at the same time, if you do something that fucking stupid, and it's very disrespectful too, like, he kind of deserves to lose his job. So, like, part of me is kind of like, I mean, yeah, it was funny watching his reaction to being scared that someone's gonna catch him, but at the same time, it's kind of really disgusting, and I'm like, dude, I feel like I'm kind of bad for not reporting him. Like, that's kind of disgusting, because what if he does shit like that all the time? Like, and if he does that, who knows what else kind of weird shit he does. I don't know. You might not think that's a big deal. Like, oh, he's just pissing on some plants. It's like, yeah, but, like, think about the scenario, the situation that he's in. He's just whipping his dick out outside, and anybody could see him. Like, there's little kids around this area, you know? Little kids in these buildings. I'm just saying, what if, you know? Anyway, that's my what the fuck Japan story. I'm sure I'll have plenty more. If you enjoyed this little story, leave the click the like button, and subscribe and hit the notification bell, because I'm sure I will have plenty more stories in the future. I'll see you next time. Bye.